Today, another day in the history of our nation.
Yes.
A day to sound a clear note of warning to those who claim they can form parallel government. We have come to ask them, where is their venue? Where is their location? Where is their president?
Nigeria has been thrown to a situation of a sort of deja vu where we feel the 1993 occurrence is trying to repeat itself in history. But if you ask me now, I wouldn't be able to tell you the state at which the Nigerian nation finds itself now due to different political occurrences, different issues pertaining to the polity, especially the ongoing quest for the seat of the president of Nigeria, as we look forward to the build-up of the 29th day of May 2023, swearing in day. My name is Angelo Himalayas. Welcome to Nation's Voice Tower. In the reality of the occurrence at the Court of Appeal yesterday, the 26th day of May 2023, the day that was stipulated for the ruling of the petition by the PDP, speaking or actually appealing for Shetima's disqualification, and a certain man of God in the wake of that, and a Christian cleric too, had earlier made a prophetic declaration, okay, now explaining extensively what will go on in the Court of Appeal. That was what his prophecy was all about. He made this declaration the previous week, issuing warnings to his congregation, as he feels that according to the prophecy, that darkness has loomed over Nigeria and would come really closer to taking off Nigeria if not met with proper divine intervention. Let me allow you to listen to the prophetic message from this particular man of God. It is so fearful, and I feel I'm fretting right now with this message, but we have to listen to it. All of us believe in one God. So let's listen to this as we link it to the polity.
Showed me last night. And by that, I want to advise everyone that is in this service now that this week, go and buy food stuff. Buy food in the house. Prepare for what is coming. The Lord showed me there was a court sitting and it was manipulated. The judgment came wrongly. You know, the altar is not a place of politics. We don't belong to any political party. But as it shows, we say it. Now the judgment went wrongly. And suddenly, it seemed as if there was a trumpet sound. And people began to rise from everywhere in the country. People were rising. Streets were filled. And people were moving everywhere. And I saw that everywhere was shut down. No shop was open. No school was open. No market was open. People were in their homes. But there were these vibrant men, full of muscles, that were on the streets, not allowing anybody to transact any business. And the Lord said to me, come, I will show you something more. He took me somewhere, and it was as if I was watching from a mountain. And I saw that this particular man that is supposed to have the victory was arrested. And that arrest was what triggered violence. We have to pray for peace in Nigeria, because what is coming, none of us will be able to stand it. You see, some of us, some persons have said, with all the prayers, God could not answer us. God has answered us. And that is why he keeps showing the things he's showing.
Okay, lots of questions have been flying in. This is where we give you lots of updates on political occurrences, why we believe in the political system and political science, and then analysis pertaining to the democratic system in Nigeria. We also believe that we as Nigerians exist under the platform of a one true God, okay, despite our religious difference, but we all worship the one true God. So when divine declarations come like this that link to the political system of the democracy, we find it actually right, and we find it acceptable to bring it to your notice. So with that video there, I would urge that we should compare or juxtapose the occurrences in court yesterday, and to look forward to maybe what would happen at the Court of Appeal on 30th day of May 2023, which is the day for the Labour Party's ruling. That was actually what the man of God was stating there. With what happened yesterday, I think we have a grip on that prophecy now and the trueness or the truth in its declaration. That is that on that update. Yes, I have another one. The Free Nigeria movement, led by one Moses Paul, the same group who came to the ECOWAS office in Abuja for a peaceful protest earlier after the 25th day election and the first March day of their declaration of Asiwaju as president-elect. The same group that has always stood or staged a protest in front of the Court of Appeal throughout the days that proceedings took place. The same group that has peacefully marched for a whopping 66 days has come out to tell Nigerians why they have been marching for the past 66 days. Okay, now this particular convened group don't really think that INEC got it right by announcing Asiwaju as president, and they feel the judiciary, with the just concluded ruling on Shetima yesterday, Friday, and the sudden disappearance of the judge from the court as regards the ruling of the FCT residents against Asiwaju, this group feels that the polity is becoming so sickened than usual, okay? And they have come to tell Nigerians why they have been searching and why they have been also marching for the past 66 days. Listen to the chief convener, Mr. Moses Paul.
Without political, religious, or tribal influences, we are Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, Biram, Ibibio, Fulani, Kanuri, Igala, Efik, Nupe, Idoma. With almost all the ethnic nationalities lavishly represented. Above all, we are victims of the same injustice, corruption, bigotry, nepotism, tribalism that have gravely scarred our land. We made certain the notion that we are not Wazobia. We are Nigerians.
Yes.
So when we marched, the Igbo held the hands of the Yoruba. The Efik called on the Hausa to draw closer. The Fulani and Tiv shed water. We did not break ranks. In those moments, amidst the screams and sweat, in the corners of the minds where doubts were cling, in the hearts of the mass, as a black sea, we flowed through the streets of Abuja. There was nothing broken in our ideology. All we hoped for was a better country, a sustainable future for our children, their children, and their children. A healthcare system that will not chase doctors to embassies hustling for visas. Roads that will not collapse before they are commissioned. A housing policy that will provide homes for all and many more. Democracy is not an assemblage of ambiguous rules and impracticable ideas by which society is run. It is a deliberate surrender of the machinery of choice to the people. A people that look away from this responsibility at any given time, wake up to a world alien to reason and norms. In the course of over 14 days, we held physical protests in the nation's capital, Abuja. Not as a sport, but a proof of our commitment to ensuring that leaders emerge through credible processes.
Yes.
There are no black or back doors to this. It is neither the way or it is not democracy.
Yes.
We have also held prayers, press conferences, and virtual protests, all of which form part of the submissions to the United Nations, US Embassy, British High Commission, the ECOWAS and European Union delegation. We have also taken our protests to these diplomatic enclaves, including the Canadian High Commission, Abuja, all while standing on the sands of threat, intimidation, and an attempt to stab our convener. We are aware that one of our leaders lost her job as a result of standing up in defense of Nigeria. She has since taken it in good faith as we hope and pray for brighter sunshine. Also, the recent brutalization of our flagman has raised further concern of the safety of our members. We did not embark on this journey hoping that it would be without scars. We went ahead in knowing that those scars may stamp our bodies, our hearts will be free of the burden of silence, and that each voice is a country drawn closer to redemption. Yes. And so, yes, we will go again and again, yes, and again, yes, and again, yes, until Nigeria wins. Yes.
Well, we'll continue to see protests, protests that are for people. Okay, yes, we'll continue to see different sort of protests from different organizations, both named and unnamed. This particular group is not actually strange to Nigerians. They are known to most Nigerians because they've been marching for a couple of days now. So we hope that this particular aim that this group stands for becomes a reality, peacefully though, because Nigeria is a country with a sort of freedom of speech. But when it begins to go out of hand, then there is an issue there. This group though have been marching peacefully. In the wake of marching or staging a protest violently, I have another group that have staged a protest in Abuja. This group, aside the traditional group that have been parading with white attires and fetish materials and fetish items or diabolical items, another group seeming violent has arisen in the Abuja metropolis of the country because this particular group feel and deem it fit that no one should bother Asiwaju and Shetima. Okay, now the truth is, this unknown group that emerged on the streets of Abuja held that their reason for protest is that no match, or there should be no match for Asiwaju or Shetima, one, and then every opposition member or party should let Shetima and Asiwaju be, as well as their presidency. Okay, now, furthermore, the convener of the group alleged that they will continue to march round the city until the inauguration stroke swearing in of Asiwaju and Shetima is over. And they went further to issue notes of warnings to alleged people planning for a parallel government. Listen to them.
Today, another day in the history of our nation. Yes. A day to sound a clear note of warning to those who claim they can form parallel government. We have come to ask them, where is their venue? Where is their location? Where is their president? This is a country and not a banana republic. Yes. That's all. The laws of the land can only be interpreted by the courts, whether the tribunals or the Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court. No one individual, whether it be Moses Paul or his gangs, no one individual can submit the sovereignty of Nigeria to his whims and caprices. This is a nation of people. We have come as different tribes, different tongues, and different languages. We represent the 371 tribes and tongues in this nation who have voted and given votes to different parties. We represent the knowledge of a victory declared by INEC, the institution given the sole responsibility to conduct state assembly elections, governorship elections, national assembly elections, and even presidential elections. It has come to our notice that some people have decided to take the laws into their hands, to ridicule our judges, to humiliate the peacefulness and decorum in other Nigerians, openly confessing treason that they will declare on May 29 their own president. May that intention never live long.
Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel, Nation's Voice Tower. I would urge all our incoming subscribers to please don't forget to always fill in that space that allows you to tap the subscribe button, I beg your pardon, and then our existing subscribers already applause already to you guys for always staying with us. I would also urge you to please tap the notification bell so you could get updates anytime we drop new videos, okay? Then I would urge all of us to watch till the end and then like our videos. If you feel anything different and have a comment, or you feel a suggestion will be right, you drop it in the comment section. We would appreciate that. Yeah, now this particular group have been seeming violent over time with their pronouncements, their statements, and the way they've issued their warnings, which I feel should be quickly addressed by the security system or by security agencies, because a group to come out this way and make declarations should be watched closely, lest they go outside the box for something different. So that has brought us to the end of this particular session of giving you updates. I hope you enjoyed our time together, and I will bring you more updates on the polity and the democratic system in Nigeria and abroad. See you in my next video.